ähnlichen Niveau sind wie das Spiel gegen Portugal von der Qualität her der Mannschaften, wenn es eng wird. Das hat er mal gerade vor dem Spiel erzählt. Ja, aber das sind Spieler, die ja in Chelsea spielen, in Sevilla, PSG, erst.
Ein anderer Wettbewerb. Raus geht's des amtierenden DFB-Pokalsiegers hier in Stuttgart. Team jedenfalls schon emotional. Anstelle von Mittelstädt, Pascal Groß, anstelle von Pavlovic, Karim Adeyemi. Durchaus ein bisschen was von Prestige noch, wie ernst sie es nehmen. Les Bleus, wir werden darauf achten am Vormittag. Und wie verkauft sich die deutsche Nationalmannschaft heute? Mit welchem Gefühl geht es in die Sommerpause? Julian Nagelsmann hat bei uns ja...
It's always worth keeping your focus on the start of a Germany-France game. The last meeting 15 months ago. Let's go retrieving it off Kimmich. And turned beautifully around the corner by Füllkrug. And Voltemade had a massive chance to Stuttgart forwards.
No, indeed, it's great link-up play that threw the ball into the box. Mannion again, slightly unorthodox, but manages to make...
Beginnings, though, from the team who are playing inside a stadium they enjoy today, and they are beginning life exactly like that. Here's another chance, and that one flashed across goal and wide, but another ball in for Adeyemi. He was on the stretch and couldn't quite reach it.
Fantastic start, though, I have to say, Chris. Pascal Gross really good.
Set back by Kolo Muani. Gusto again. Dwelt on it a little too long, but shifted to Mbappe, but the free kick has been given to Germany.
Already you can see Cherki on the front foot, so keen to get involved in link.
Beautiful clipped ball into him from Kimmich. Goretzka. This is Adeyemi. And then Füllkrug. Magnon was on his way, but wasn't needed in the end, the French goalkeeper. Voltemade. Adeyemi, Goretzka, corner bouncing away off the debutant Bade.
There's a real belief about this German attack. Lovely through ball, direct run again on the diagonal from Adeyemi, and a fantastic block there from Lucadinha to take the pressure off his goalkeeper. That's more like it, I think.
Voltemade, Adeyemi. That's a lovely touch from him. Adeyemi, right at Magnon. Had he put it either side of the French goalkeeper with that sort of power, I don't think he'd have stood a chance of stopping it.
Really exciting. Just before that strike, nice little Cruyff move behind, little chop. Creates some space and opportunity for a left-footed strike there, but either side of Magnon, that's in. Used to typically seeing, but he's added a creative element, I think, to his game.
German flow at the moment is good. They are feeling this occasion. Raum misguided that cross completely. It was certainly Voltemade who he was aiming to send it towards.
I think they're looking to overload the midfield a little bit while he drops in.
Cherki getting it back off Kolo Muani. Ryan Cherki nearly distributed it in the direction of Turan. He normally does.
Didn't check his shoulder.
Gross dispossessed. Here's Mbappe. And the French Blue are flying forward here. Mbappe cut out well by Tar. Not only did he stop it, he managed to get it to a teammate as well. And Adeyemi is pulled rather obviously to the ground by Lucadinha. He's going to receive the first yellow card of the game as well for that indiscretion.
Again, as you say, finding the free player with that.
Not sure who made contact with Magnon, mind. Mbappe. Just waiting for the arrivals and tried to push it forward.
Mbappe's really causing trouble, isn't he? Pulling into those wide areas, dropping deep, adding an extra overload with that.
Just to show the depth in this French team.
Frightening.
Raum. Voltemada wasn't quite able to get there because of a critical touch off the head of Hernandez. Really important intervention. Now Digne, Moani wants it in the middle, but he was the only one really in a position of purpose, and he still might get there. Some German panic. Here's Shirky.
Too much in that, but he stayed down for quite a long time. Jonathan Tah. Could he have used his foot there to make that clearance as opposed to a dramatic header, but comes straight off Goretzka. Nearly falls, fortunately, for Moani.
A few names involved that night that are in today's squad as well, the likes of Kimmich and Goretzka. Sané for Germany. There's Adeyemi. His touch let him down, and it's allowed the opportunity for Magnan to come and scoop it up. A win over Real Betis.
Wasn't a great day for him.
It's not going the right way for Chelsea in the end. It was going, and he didn't have it, and then he got it again, and Thuram has worked it out to Shirky. Rayan Shirky. Ter Stegen not taking chances.
The thing with Shirky is he can go left or right, can't he? He's so good with both feet. Brown's just, he doesn't want to turn his hips, he doesn't want to commit one way or the other.
Shirky's delivery to Stegen. Just had to get across there. It all seemed to be happening in slow motion, but clearly Ter Stegen recognised the danger. It's Florian Wirtz, who hasn't really been able to get into the game for Germany so far, whereas others have. Adeyemi. Rabia holds him. Adeyemi's back on his feet, and then he's grounded again, and then Florian Wirtz tries to bundle his way through. But the decision from the referee is to come back for the initial tackle on Adeyemi.
Again, he just drives at the heart of the French defence. And they know he's so dangerous to just tackle after it's going to Mike Maignan.
It's Florian Wirtz, and it is into that collection of blue. Digne, a piece of the ball ahead of Adeyemi. Voltemada, Adeyemi. It was travelling, but again, it's Digne. Adeyemi is down, but the Slovakian referees told him to get up, and France are going to carry on here with Mbappe. He's trying to trick his way past Kimmich, but without luck. Adeyemi's going to be the chance to be seen to.
You can see Pascal Gross having a go at Mbappe.
It's a pass when he gets the ball, and he's trying to pick his way through French defenders before Bade intercepts. Moani is motoring forward for France, and on he goes. The only way that Brown could stop him was to ground him. It's a yellow card for him, so that is both the left backs now on bookings. Certainly is. Brilliant goal record to go with that. Late bloom as well. Here's Adeyemi. Adeyemi, was there a shove? Yes, there is. It's a penalty, Germany. Took a very long time, Ivan Kruzliak, to make that call, the Slovakian official. But as determines that Germany will have the chance here from the spot to take the lead.
And again, there's the...
So over he comes. Spot on. Penalty count. Gusto is giving it everything to get up with him, and he's going to take the ball as well here, Gusto. The deflection which had Ter Stegen backpedaling. Goalkeeper Milan captain as well. Voltemada. Great feet from Füllkrug, and off the post from Florian Wirtz. And now the flag is up. Very fluent German move. This very pitch too. Gross. Oh, Voltemada. Just ever so slightly. Germany finding the sort of rhythm once more that they began this game with in Stuttgart. Füllkrug. Voltemada. situation further up the pitch with Adeyemi, and that is why France are trying to get up there to support him. But Kolo Muani, here is Mbappe. Oh, he lost his balance. Slips at the critical moment, Kylian Mbappe. And from a giant chance at one end, an equally huge one for France at the other.
Oh, he's absolutely...
Who spent an awful lot of time high in that half. Voltemade pushed away by Magnon. He's getting himself into the right areas. The Chouameni with a menacing ball over Kimmich's head and right at the feet of Mbappe. Delivered the final product beautifully, Kylian Mbappe. And what a way to mark a half-century of goals for France, who stunned Stuttgart right on half-time.
Definitely an unfortunate time to concede for the Germans.
This is Thuram, now Cherki. Kolo Muani is in so much space to his right-hand side. Thuram over the top of the crossbar. The break, and the French masterpiece divides them. Mbappe's moment executed with precision and perfection to give France a half-time. 2-0 down against Spain, and 10 minutes later they were 4-0 down, leading 1-0 through Kylian Mbappe's goal. And it is Les Bleus who get this second half underway, leading through Kylian. Chouameni setting Mbappe away again, and Mbappe is moving, and Germany are panicking. Mbappe has hit the side netting, with more than a few thinking he'd rippled the back of the net.
Loads of opportunities to score and put the game to bed.
Now they've got one with Fulkrug. Chouameni, Dili to try and catch the referee's eye again. He's already had one penalty given and then taken away. Here's Mbappe. He's got one goal already for France in the first half. Here's Round. Adeyemi almost ducked out the way of the cross. Several Real Madrid games this season. No foul on Rabiot, so Undav has clear sight to goal, and he scores. Stuttgart rises for one of its own. Dennis Undav is only at the very beginning of his German career, but his scoring record is quite something. That's 4 goals in 6 caps for Dennis Undav. And Rabiot is down, and France complain. Ivan Kruzliak has made his call. And he is disallowing the goal. Muani, it's very nicely weighted for Rayan Cherki. Mbappe's up there, but Thuram is coming as well. Cherki's doing it on his own, and he scuffed it. Much to the dismay of his teammate Kylian Mbappe.
It's a great ball into space from Kolo Muani, and look, he's off to the races, Cherki here, and he's got Mbappe off to his left.
There's again Cherki. Rabiot, look at all the space here for Kolo Muani. Randall Kolo Muani for Marcus Thuram, who struck the bottom of the post with ter Stegen beaten.
It's delightful with so much time on the ball as well. Just think that's going to nestle in the bottom corner for Thuram.
But it ended up hitting the corner flag and staying by the corner flag. Adeyemi away from Digne, exploding into the box with some... Magnon retreats, Bade away. Adeyemi. The language of Mike Magnon suggests he wasn't too concerned, and in the meantime there is a flare-up here between Luca. Adeyemi's touch showed too much of the ball. Tchouameni can break. Mbappe lurking, here he is. Kylian Mbappe. Kimmich trying to keep him quiet. Mbappe. Kimmich has done his job well. On by Rabiot. Shirky is up there with him. Kolo Muani just ran into white traffic in the ends. Tom Bischoff there, the 19-year-old about to make his Germany debut. He was struggling to get to that with the presence of Füllkrug, who is the one who got the final touch.
Much more involved in the build-up, much more involved in creating the attack as well.
One back by Adeyemi, in towards Füllkrug, stopped by Bade. Talking of players who are having great games, the French debutant at centre-half falls into that category too.
He's looked very...
Once again. Undav was offside anyway, even the pass from Gross was marginally out of his grasp, but he often sees things, Pascal Gross, that others don't.
No, I think he's been very good today. Able to get a bit more forward as well, enjoying the attack.
Here come that trio of French changes. Leon Shirky, Randall Kolo Muani. First two to depart for Doué and Elise. And it keeps on coming for Elise. And he's given it to Thuram, who can't slide it into the corner because of the firm hand of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Produces a great save from ter Stegen. Thuram takes it first time. Ter Stegen does just enough, but...
Prince debutant, by the way, under Julian Nagelsmann for Germany, Tom Bischoff. Adeyemi, Bade struggling to get back there. Hernandez was. And he knew anyway that the flag was always going to go up, and he's right. Offside is the call.
You look at the first half, there's a lot to be pleased with, but at the end of the day, it's that clinical edge that's missing.
He was 34 when he got the job. Might not be a name you recognise, and I don't blame you, it was 99 years ago. Desiree Doué, that had some thrust on it. It was heading right into the bottom corner before ter Stegen reached it. Desiree Doué, and off Tar. Another France corner. This is number 5 of their afternoon. Would have known that Doué was relatively close to him, so had to make contact. Doué with the layoff. Oh, what a save, ter Stegen. Mbappe could not have hit that any better. And frankly, no goalkeeper could have got across there any quicker than ter Stegen did.
What a ball to the edge of the area. Unbelievable.
That has it taken away from him by Kone. He's been excellent since he's come on. And here's Mbappe in the sort of situation he wants to be. Past Koch, but not past ter Stegen, even if the quality in this second half in terms of the decent chances hasn't quite been there, and now perhaps the game is going to be taken away from them completely. It's Mbappe, it's Elise, and he walks in France's second goal. Huge smile on the face of Didier Deschamps, because he knows that that will probably be enough for Les Bleus, who have bounced back from their difficult night against Spain to see off the host nation, Germany.
Oh, and it's devastating for these German fans. I think Elise obviously...
He's the one who's given the ball away here, though, Elise. It's a dangerous pass, and it's put his team in a bit of trouble. But there is nothing at the end of it from long-rushing Gnabry. 2 and a bit minutes. It's a kind deflection for Undav, teed up for Kimmich. Not enough to beat Magnon.
Undav does well to arrive.
Influence in this game that he would have wanted to, Florian Wirtz today. Kimmich, Gnabry, that's really clever. It's Undav, and in the end, miscommunication between him and Füllkrug.
With the form that Undav...
And it's Undav, who, remember, had that Goal disallowed at 1-0 France. Undav for Krug is offside before any potential further evidence needs to be reviewed. That's Undav. Trying absolutely everything, Dennis Undav, but than 15 months ago. Didier Deschamps' side back on track after being stunned by Spain a few days ago. Michael Olise with the clinching goal, but the true sprinkling of magic